Hey, my name's Rachel and I'm from Women of Waves and I'm here with Surf Dome today to talk about your wetsuit care. Washing your wetsuit is essential for every session. It's a great way to extend its lifespan, and it's also a great way to avoid the horror of putting on a wet wetsuit that's been left in its own juices to stew. Do not put your wetsuit in a washing machine or a tumble dryer, as this may damage the neoprene. The best way is to wash your wetsuit by rinsing it out after each use with fresh water. Pay attention to the zip and wash it thoroughly by making sure that it gets all the salt out, otherwise that leads to it possibly getting a bit rusty and breaking. Sometimes you can use a special designed wetsuit shampoo which is designed to keep the wetsuit nice and supple and smelling fresh. If you want to pee in your wetsuit, a top tip is to wait for a lull when there's no waves and you don't want to miss a set, and you can either lay on the side of your board and really relax your bladder, or stay on your board and just let it flow. Some people even drink a pint of water before they surf in the winter, just so they can get the added benefit of the warmth. Be sure to give your wetsuit a good wash afterwards and have a shower, you filthy animal. One of the most important things after washing your wetsuit is to not hang it by the shoulders like this, as this is going to add added pressure here and it's going to start to stretch. The best thing to do is use a hanger like this with a bar across it and fold it in half. A really good bit of equipment is your sort of sea monster hanger, just like this. So it's nice and robust, and what you can do is hang it over in half, but it also has a prong for your boots, for your gloves, and what that is that it's slightly thicker. Let me show you. And it helps your boots to sort of air out a little bit more so they can get nice and dry inside. So once you've hung out your wetsuit to dry, the best thing to do is to dry your wetsuit inside out. Once the sort of inside is fully dry, then what you want to do is turn it the right way and then hang that out to dry as well, so you get both sides nice and dry before storing it away. So using a changing mat or a changing bucket is a super beneficial way when changing out of your wetsuit for a number of reasons, including keeping your feet nice and warm, but it will also help keep your wetsuit safe from damage. And also stamping out your wetsuit or when you're on a sort of like a gravel car park definitely doesn't help either. When transporting your wet wetsuit, a top tip is to use a dry bag, and this enables you to store your suit in a board bag or a backpack without everything else getting wet. And that's how you wash out and look after your wetsuit. By taking good care of it, you make it last so much longer, and it's also good for your wallet, and not to forget, it's really good for the planet too.